Do you ever feel close to your breaking point?
I will button your pants. Put on your shirt, put on your socks.
Like you might snap if you hear Mom one more time. I've had days that I have cried in my pantry. Some days you'll cry in the minivan. You'll give a kid a timeout in the middle of Walmart.
With people watching. Okay.
You might feel like you're barely holding it together.
Is it pink?
Is it pink?
Yeah.
I believe so. All right, well, let's just get this right, shall we?
And maybe some days you want to run to Hobby Lobby and never come back.
I really am in my happy place.
But instead, you just keep holding it all together with caffeine and willpower. So today, this is for the moms who are in it. The tired ones. The funny ones.
It's so funny. Good one.
You love them so much it hurts. But it's hard not to wonder, am I giving enough?
So I'm going to be giving you some words of encouragement today, some examples, and some really great advice from my mom. She said,
let your kids eat leftover cake for breakfast. Let the laundry pile up.
You'll always have laundry and you'll always have this and that. Enjoy the kids more than worrying about housework stuff. You're gonna miss it.
Here's what I learned over the years of motherhood. It is for sure full of moments you don't expect and feelings you didn't know that could live side by side.
Just enjoy them. Breathe. Because they're gone before you know it.
Your kids won't remember the baseboards being clean. They won't remember if dinner was gourmet or microwave mac and cheese. But they will remember how your hug felt when they were scared. They'll remember you showing up even when you were tired. They'll remember how you made the house feel like a home.
advice I would give to my younger self about being a stay-at-home mom. I would totally tell myself not to compare myself to other moms. My brain runs different than everybody. I struggle with anxiety and ADHD, and it's okay. The way that I do things is okay. See, here's the thing. There's two different things between being a mom and being a house manager, and I would have explained that to myself when I was younger, not to compare my motherhood to keeping the house clean, because that's just not fair. I know I'm a kick-A mom. House manager? Nah, not the best. And that's okay. I care about being a kick-A mom than I do about being a house manager. You're gonna have your good days and bad days, and it's okay to drop everything on a whim and just be. Just be. It doesn't matter what stage of motherhood you're in, the newborns or the toddlers, the preteens or teenagers, or even empty nest years. Through each phase, you have burnout. This is the best advice that I've ever gotten from my mom.
I always had to look at the end results of a lot of things. Like my husband going to school, and you're balancing everything. How do you do it? And I always had to say, I'm looking at the end results. I know Jerry would get a better job, so I had to look at the end result, that it would be better for our family.
I like that. It's the best tip I think you've ever given, Mom. It's hard being a parent. It is the hardest job, but we fight for them and we love them and we hold on to them. I was on the phone tonight with a good friend. We are both going through similar situations with our children. She was just at her wit's end and was having a hard night. I just reassured her she's not alone. I understand what she's going through. When we think we're alone with whatever we're going through, a child that has autism or special needs or teen that you're having a hard time with, anything, we get so wrapped in what we're going through that we feel like we're all alone. No one else is possibly going through this. I just want to say you're not alone. There are so many other parents that are going through the exact same thing. Find someone to talk to, because it can be so heavy and weighting on our hearts. It's no fun going through things alone. When you talk to someone else going through the same thing, they can give you advice and you guys can learn from one another of how to handle the situation or how to move forward or what to do next, who can maybe help lead you into the next steps, because we get so stuck in what we're going through. Just know you are doing a good job, you're amazing, and there's other people out there that can help you. Mwah. And then with the burnout, you also have guilt. It's like, did I do it right? Did I give them everything they needed? Did I give this child enough attention? Oh my gosh, did I give enough to everybody? You know, the guilt is there through every stage. You shove that guilt out the window.
It's normal to feel guilty, but it's also okay to get away, to recharge. We give so much of ourselves. We forget who we are outside of mom.
Sometimes you have to pick up McDonald's on the way home for the third time that week.
You did get a Big Mac for a big boy.
We carry so much, the invisible load, the mental checklist, the weight of trying to do it right, and honestly, it's exhausting.
Sometimes you need to give yourself permission to be an okay mom.
Motherhood isn't always Pinterest perfect. It's loud. It's messy.
It's like someone got killed. It's a bloody mess.
We didn't lose any sausage, did we?
And it's exhausting.
There was a time when my kids were little, I was like, I think I've gone 4 days without showering. They're like, what is that smell? Is that the kid? No, that's me.
The moms that look like they're doing it all, they're not. I used to think, why can't I be like her? But the truth is, even she doesn't feel like she's enough. They're just juggling different balls, dropping a few, and showing you the ones still in the air. Stop comparing. Stop chasing someone else's version of enough. Cut that crap out. You weren't created to be perfect. You were created to be present, to love your kids in a way only you can. Not like your mom did, not like that influencer does, but in your own messy, faithful, beautiful way. We second guess, we overthink, we wonder if we're doing it right. But the truth is, we're doing more than enough, even on the days when we feel like we're falling short. Motherhood isn't about doing it all. It's about being there in the moments that matter. It really is about presence. You're allowed to be tired. You're allowed to need help.
I don't have carpool after school today. My friend Callie, she's picking the kids up after school today. It's the little things, you guys, that get me like tap dancing, literally.
And it's okay if some days we need to fall apart and not to love every minute.
Boo! No!
And it's more than okay to laugh about it. You're doing better than you think. Maybe we cry at sweet moments, or maybe we pee when we laugh. Maybe we've got brain fog.
She just got home from prom and she's like, oh shoot, I left my phone in his car. I was like, I don't have his number. And she's like, do you have Harley's number? And I said, I don't have Harley's number. And then Jonah, he's in the fridge and he leans out and he goes, why don't you just call your phone?
It's fine. It's totally fine. This is motherhood. I don't think anything really prepares you for how many times you'll have to let go, from newborn to toddler, toddler to kid, kid to teen, and teen to young adult. I've watched my daughter walk down the aisle. I've sent my son off to the army, and I'll tell you, no parenting book prepares you for that. But here's what I've learned. Every stage comes with a version of you that has to grow too. You don't stop being mom. You just become a different kind of mom. The kind who cheers from a distance, who prays a little more, and lets the house stay quiet when it needs to. So if no one has told you lately, you're allowed to be a mess and still be a really, really good mom. You're raising humans. You're building memories. And one day, they'll look back and see how much you did. I am confident that I'm going to make mistakes as a mom, but I believe they know my strengths as well. I hope you know you're enough. Not because you got it all right, but because you've never stopped trying.
I see you and you are enough and you're amazing. Thank you for joining me. Bye.
Dr. Pepper rules. I think it's better than Coke.
You shut your mouth or you're grounded.